The universe is throwing us all curveballs right now, and that is because we have entered something called eclipse season. So if you feel like there has been an unexpected change in your life that has come out of left field and you don't know what to do about it, watch this video where I'm going to give you quick and simple advice in understanding what is going on astrologically and what the invitation is behind this astrological transit so that you can experience more ease, clarity, fulfillment, and purpose in your life. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Isabel, your spiritual rebel friend, and today we are talking about why life has unexpectedly hit you hard. Whether that is you lost a job or you've been asked to move or a relationship has ended, people all around the world are experiencing massive, unexpected, major changes in your life right now, in their lives right now, that are making them feel unstable and confused about their future. And there's actually an astrological indication why. Now, is it saying that the stars are against you? No, they're saying that the stars are working for you. And so if you're someone who has dipped your toe into astrology or is wanting a reason to explain why this has happened to you, I want to explain why in today's video. And of course, I want to remind you all, in case you don't know, that if you're someone who is looking for clarity and guidance and advice for your life, if you have desires that you're seeking to fulfill or struggles you're looking to solve, I invite you to book a reading in the description box below, where in 1 hour or half an hour, we can dive deep into how the stars are affecting you and how they can be your blueprint and map to getting to where you want to be in life. The link is in the description box below. So again, this is meant to be your short video explaining the basics you need to understand in order to understand why this change has happened. There's going to be a lot of terminology that I likely use in this video that if you're new to astrology, you won't understand. And the goal is that you don't need to. But right now we have something called eclipse season happening. Now, eclipses are a scientific term as well, where the sun and moon, so to say, seem blocked out. But in astrological view, eclipses are meant to be like major chapters or turning points in our life. Think of like in a movie where it has almost this pacing of the star is rising, the hero is going upward. They're on this upward journey. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and unexpectedly they're thrown a curveball and they have to hit rock bottom. That is the energy that eclipses bring up for us. It can feel like life has unexpectedly hit us hard, and oftentimes major changes in our life coincide with these eclipse seasons. I cannot tell you how many times I have had readings with clients and have talked to friends who have had unexpected major changes happen in their life during eclipse season. Some of the most common ones are I've been asked to move out, I have to change my job, I got fired, or my relationship out of nowhere has ended, even though this all seemed like areas of my life where I was perfectly happy and so were they, whether it was my boss or my landlord or my partner. It just seems like it was a curveball, and that is the effects eclipses bring. Part of that, to kind of spiritually think about it as well, think about it as, especially with solar eclipses, the moon blocks out the sun, so to say. And this is a very unnatural thing for us, to have the sun blocked out, especially in midday. This makes no sense. If you've ever seen an eclipse and watched it in person, which I have, you see that all the animals are all panicked and freaked out. When I watched the eclipse, I think back in 2018, 2019, I was in the Tetons, and all the birds in the air were starting to get confused. They literally just started circling because they didn't know what to do. Animals started chirping. Nature was confused, and our innate nature gets confused with these eclipses, but it's all for a reason. So if you're experiencing these changes, I want to tell you more about why this is happening, because yes, eclipses throws curveballs. It's unnatural, it's unexpected, but there's a deeper purpose behind this. Like I said, these are meant to be those rock bottom points. But if you've watched any movie before, you know that usually whenever a character hits rock bottom, it's to help them transform a greater inner dialogue, to overcome one of their biggest hurdles and come back stronger. Usually how those movies are paced is they rise, they fall to rock bottom, and then they have to face some big challenge where they now, only because they hit rock bottom, have the ability to navigate, whether that's an opponent in the ring or the villain or some sort of challenge where they have to face something. They have now the ability to face it. And that is the energy that eclipse season brings for us. So if you're someone who has experienced a massive unexpected change in your life, It's so that you are here to not just even learn a lesson, because that can sound like eye roll advice or remembrance to be told that this is all a lesson, it's so fun. It's also to help you get on your path. Eclipses only take away something that is not meant for you. Eclipses align us with our soul's purpose, and our soul's purpose is to serve humanity, but also to experience fulfillment in the highest expression. So if you've had something taken away, eclipses are major turning points where something that is no longer serving you is taken away to set you up for something greater. So I advise you, if you're someone who's experiencing major changes during this period of time, which could be anywhere between August and October, so to say, roughly, of 2025, ask yourself, am I settling in a certain area of life? Could this change be an opportunity for me to raise my standards and ask for what I truly want? And of course, the stereotypical question, but helpful question to ask yourself nonetheless, is what is the lesson in this? What could I change? How could I change my way of thinking or being? In the end, eclipses, though they are challenging and uncomfortable, they happen for a reason, and they bring up these unexpected changes for a reason. And understanding your astrological birth chart, your sun, your moon, your rising, and all the other aspects in your chart can really help you navigate these unexpected challenges. So if you are someone who feels like, yes, this advice resonated, but it's still leaving me with more questions popping up than answers, then I invite you to book a reading down in the description box below, where in half an hour or 1 hour, you can get your chart explained to you and explained why this is all happening for you in a way that is simple to understand and practical to apply. So if you have questions to life or desires that you're seeking to manifest or create in your life, readings are for you. They're guidance sessions, they're advice sessions, they're really counseling sessions, but in an astrological viewpoint, and you don't have to understand astrology in order to gain benefit from these readings. That is the whole point, after all, is that these are meant for any and everyone of any education level of astrology. It's meant for real human beings who have real human desires and also a unique soul's purpose. So learn more about readings in the description box below, and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to stay tuned for more videos regarding the stars and more, and how they can help us gain practical guidance and direction in our life to live our soul's purpose and find personal fulfillment. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Again, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned for more. Once again, my name's Isabel. From my heart to yours, namaste.